When I started back in 1984, the Medicare Part A deductible was $356. And a lot of people think that's a once-a-year deductible. That is not. In today's marketplace, 2017, that deductible is $1,183, and that's a benefit period deductible. So let me give you an example. If I go in the hospital in January and I don't have anything but A and B of Medicare, then I have to pay that deductible. Before any other bill's paid, I have to pay that. I get out of the hospital and I go back to the hospital, say in July. If more than 60 days have elapsed between the time I get out of the hospital and my next hospital stay, I have to pay that deductible again. That is a per benefit period deductible. People need to understand that. The next big cost under Part A of Medicare would be, should I say fall and break a hip and I end up in a nursing home to get rehab therapy. I might not be there but about 60, 70 days, but there's a per charge per day after the first 20 days. And that goes from the 21st day all the way up to the 100th day. And that can get pretty substantial pretty quick. You can easily pay $7,000, $8,000 if all you have is Part A and Part B of Medicare. Now, if you buy a supplement for that, then you have coverage for those types of situations. Then you move to Part B of Medicare, and that's where you run into the Part B deductible. That's a once-a-year deductible. Again, back in 1984, it was only $75. Today's marketplace, it's getting close to $200. It's about $183, but that's an annual deductible. You only pay that once. And then after that, you are responsible for the 20% of all Medicare allowable charges. So if I had a $5,000 charge and Medicare approved the entire $5,000 and I had nothing but A and B of Medicare, I'd end up paying 20% of the $5,000, which in this example is $1,000. Now, there's also a thing out there called excess charges. A lot of people get worried about that, but I will tell you, when I started in 1984, it was a big concern because about 50% of all the doctors back in those days did not accept assignment, and there was no limiting charge on what the doctor could charge. So you could actually have a bill of $5,000 and Medicare only approved $3,000. Medicare would pay 80% of $3,000, which is $2,400. The supplement, if it only paid 20%, would pick up the other 20%, which would be $600. And then if the doctor did not accept assignment in those days, he could bill you for the entire $2,000 charge. So you would end up paying $2,600 and the supplement would only pay $2,400. That's why in those days a lot of people bought more than one Medicare supplement. In today's world, it's not such an issue. About at least 95% of all doctors accept Medicare assignments. So that means when you go to the doctor's office bills Medicare, the money goes directly to the doctor's office. And if you hit a doctor that doesn't accept assignment, the max he can bill you is 15% above what Medicare approved. So with that many doctors accepting assignment, the Part B excess charges is not near a threat like it used to be. So that is one of the primary differences on just having original Medicare. So that's why people do buy supplements.